What's up, guys, and welcome back to another all-new installment of the HN Cut, where we here at Hybrid Network bring you how we would tackle some of the greatest franchises in history on the big screen. I'm your humble host and narrator, CJ Pascal, and first things first, before we dive into the new screenplay, let me take a minute to say thank you so much for the feedback on the first one, the Green Lantern Emerald Guardian, which actually uploaded just a couple of days ago. Your support is astounding, and we love that you guys are receiving these reboots of Josh's original DC Cinematic Universe screenplays so well. So without further ado, let's dive right into the second film in our DC slate, Batman: The Dark Detective. The film opens with a brief scene similar to the montage in The Incredible Hulk of Bruce's origin, which concludes with Bruce receiving counseling from Dr. Arkham, a well-known psychiatrist in Gotham City. The film then opens with a man in a massive room filled with gymnastics, weightlifting, track and field, and martial arts equipment. The man is in his late 20s and is showcasing talents only Olympic athletes exhibit, before taking a break to get some water and read the Gotham Gazette. At this moment, we see an older man in his late 40s to mid-50s enter the room as if by routine. He opens his mouth and says the same thing he says every morning when he greets his employer after his workout. "Good morning, Master Bruce. Would you care to hear about the world today?" We then get some conversation from a man identified as Bruce Wayne. It's revealed that Bruce has been spending his life underground the past 12 years, since he was believed to have died at the age of 16 in a car crash, which he faked. We also learn that Bruce spent 10 of those years outside of Gotham and has been back in secret for 2 years, learning more and training harder for an as-yet unknown goal. Bruce then leaves the room, changing his attire into something very common among the large population, maybe a hoodie and jacket, and exits riding a bike into the city from a building owned by Wayne Tech and connected to Wayne Manor via a tunnel, to a corner where he meets with a guy named Harvey Harris, the best detective in Gotham. Harris has a vigilante-type approach to justice in Gotham due to the corruption and crime lords running the city government. We learn that the past year Bruce has been training with, under the alias of Matches Malone, trying to polish his detective skills and knowledge in criminology. We see them run through several investigative techniques, such as viewing records, questioning people using dramatics as a fear-inducing first impression to ensure more compliant suspects, and forensics on a popular topic in the underground world: Black Mask. According to one of Harris's sources, Black Mask, who enjoys personally hurting his enemies, was brutally butchering someone for a drug shipment information in a nearby hotel. When they get there, Bruce notices some movement among other minor details that alerts him that this is a trap. A group of several men armed with close-range weapons jump out to attack Bruce and Harvey, but almost instinctively, Bruce uses a variety of martial arts techniques to dispatch the thugs effortlessly, allowing them to escape. Once they escape to safety, Harvey tells Matches, aka Bruce, to go home, as he'll review what they investigated today so they can further learn more about Black Mask in the future. We then cut to Bruce in Wayne Manor, furthering his research independently from a supercomputer located in his private study. From this research, he learns that Black Mask appeared approximately a month after the current Gotham City mayor, Hamilton Hill, was elected. Bruce finds this interesting, as there is some evidence, even though it's strongly hidden, that Hill is a corrupt politician. That following night, Bruce puts on a dark attire with some gear with the intention of sneaking into the mayor's office. There, he initiates a thorough search and uncovers many documents covering up Black Mask incidents, and even a record of him being a patient at Arkham, the mental hospital. After the thorough search, Bruce hears a noise outside the door, which prompts him to escape in a hurry, but not before leaving a bug for further information. 2 days later, Bruce decides to follow up with Harvey on the information he's found. At their usual meeting spot, he notices a match, written on it, "It's over," which causes Bruce to go to Harvey's apartment. At Harvey's apartment, it's a mess, with papers everywhere, leading Bruce to analyze the area. Eventually, he goes on a hunch, taking the doorknob and running tests on it. After the results come back, it's determined a person that recently grabbed the knob wore gloves, hiding their fingerprints, but the gloves had traces of a chemical substance, in fact a drug for bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, depression, and more. This leads Bruce to head back to the hotel they were previously at in order to run a similar test, where he finds traces of the drug on several common places in the room. With this, he decides to single out places that would contain substantial amounts of this drug, with the first result being Arkham Asylum. Seeing through the coincidence, Bruce sneaks into Arkham, exploring several wings of the mental hospital until he reaches a more secure area. Not being an idiot, Bruce, while sneaking around, steals an ID card in order to proceed into these more secure areas of the facility. But there, he witnesses a horrible scene when he gets past the door. Bruce sees a figure in black helmet-like headgear brutally torturing Harvey, who tries to defy the pain. Noticing Harvey can't take much more torture, Bruce takes out the power system to that wing of the building. He uses the distraction of the lights going out to rescue his accomplice, and once outside on a rooftop several blocks away, Harvey tells Bruce to stop, while revealing he knows Matches is Bruce Wayne. Harvey tells Bruce that he's not the snobby rich kid he expected he'd be, and with his name, influence, and training, he could save Gotham from the corruption and crime which afflicts it. Harvey tells Bruce that while a good cop is like a white knight, sometimes you need a dark knight. This person, working from the shadows, does what those in the spotlight can't to get justice. He tells Bruce that he needs to be the Dark Knight for the city of Gotham. He also tells Bruce that he needs him to solve the case. Bruce tells Harvey he's not ready, but he assures him he's ready, or else he's a lost cause after wasting a solid decade training overseas. Shortly after, Harvey dies from the wounds he received by the masked figure. We then cut to Bruce sitting in a chair in the dark, thinking deeply about Harvey's death and about what was said. At this moment, Bruce also thinks deeply about his parents' death, which has motivated him to train so many years so he could hopefully save Gotham and make it a better place in their memory. In reliving that night, he remembers that his parents were killed after a costume party in which his father dressed as a bat, which for many years was a symbol that haunted him. Unsure of himself and questioning his abilities, Bruce calls out into the night for his father, asking if he's finally ready. But at that moment, as if the universe had sent him a sign, a bat crashes through the window and disappears into the room's darkness. It's an epiphany for Bruce. In the following weeks, we see Bruce training harder than ever before, physically and mentally, while also producing gadgets and a suit in the likeness of a bat from materials he takes from Wayne Tech. After a month of preparation and ruining further Black Mask developments, Bruce cuts all connection to the mayor's office and breaks into the office in a dramatic way, like Harvey taught him, scaring the shit out of Mayor Hill. Bruce then interrogates Hill on his connection to Black Mask and Arkham, not afraid of being somewhat violent to get his information. After 4 broken fingers, a leg, and a rather traumatic experience on the whole, Mayor Hill breaks down and reveals everything he knows, revealing that Black Mask is using drugs from the mental hospital to get money for unknown purposes. Bruce then goes to leave, but not before Mayor Hill asks who exactly the hell he is, to which Bruce replies, "I'm Batman." With a successful interrogation, Bruce prepares to take down the Black Mask. The next morning, it's revealed that the mayor has received a brutal beating resulting in his death, similar to other Black Mask cases. But on the news, it's blamed on a new criminal who operates resembling a bat. Using the eavesdropping device left in the office, Bruce listens to a conversation between Mayor Hill and a cold figure. In the conversation, it's revealed that Black Mask's plan is compromised by Hill's confession to Batman. The Mask brutally kills Hill before declaring he's leaving, so it doesn't matter now. Bruce then dons his Batman suit and gear again to hunt down Black Mask, using brutal interrogation of drug dealers until one tells him that he's at the docks. Arriving at Gotham's docks, Black Mask appears telling Batman how he's become a real pain, so he's gonna die. Batman charges at Black Mask, but only for the Mask's hired muscle, about 20 mercenaries, to appear, all wielding various melee weapons. But this is actually no problem for Bruce, who, using gas pellets and smoke bombs, take them all out while they can't see and are confused. The Mask then runs away until he's stopped by a painful object, a batarang. Batman appears, imposing, with his fists covered in the blood of the mercenaries, and beats the hell out of Black Mask before cracking the skull-shaped helmet, revealing Dr. Jeremiah Arkham, the same man that counseled Bruce after his parents' death. Questioning him on why he became Black Mask, it's revealed after many years less people were coming in, thus he needed more money, so he started selling off some of the medication. After a while, he developed a persona in this enterprise called Black Mask, who became the face of the drug dealing operation, revealing that Arkham himself had gone insane. Bruce tries to calmly talk Dr. Arkham down, and he seemingly succeeds until Arkham detonates a small explosive in his helmet, damaging Batman's mask, revealing his identity. Seeing Batman is truly Bruce Wayne, Dr. Arkham starts taunting Wayne with deeply suppressed emotions over his parents' death, until Bruce flips out into a fury, beating Arkham near death until he realizes killing him would make him no better than him, or the guy that killed his parents. With this newfound restraint, he contacts the police while leaving a tied-up Arkham and thugs with evidence of the activities attached. Fast forward to 1 year later, Bruce Wayne comes out of hiding while Batman's been operating in secret, becoming, in Harvey's words, a dark detective, getting the evidence needed to put those away so Gotham will become less corrupt. We hope you enjoyed this second edition of HN Cut and the second screenplay in our DC slate. Trust me, and you guys know if you watched some of these back in the day, this is only a small portion of what's to come, and it only gets better from here. That's gonna do it for me though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.